Hi, sorry about the explosion of sound just then. I realised I hadn't set my music up. This is the stream. We're gonna stream for an hour. Oh shit, the dungeon's already up. Okay. We're gonna stream for an hour before work because I really freaking want to. I've changed the chat hider to grey because I've noticed on the thumbnails of all of my VOD highlights and my VODs that it super stands out, even if it's just like a tiny black bar in like a giant web page. So it probably would be beneficial to change it to grey. I'm gesticulating with my mouth, but you can't see it because it's behind the grey. I'm basically doing that. I'm like, whoa, look at this! I never learned, basically. But yeah, figured I'd throw in some Worley Warcraft before work. We're just going to be doing some time walking dungeons and perhaps running Serpent Shrine Cavern if the dungeon queues are too slow. I was actually fishing earlier. I caught some outland fish, and I think there's actually no point in me doing that. Because I already have outland fishing maxed because I'm a power player. Thank you for asking. And I don't have any cooking recipes, which include outland fish. And I would also have no reason to train outland cooking except literally. Oh, hang on a minute! Enormous barbed gill trout. There we go. That's something I fished up. Literally, the only reason for me to do outland dishes is get that bar up. But that's the kind of WoW player that I am. Let's look at fishing. Because I have a feeling this dungeon's going to repop in a second, yeah. Luckily, I leveled up fishing before they separated it all out like this, otherwise it would have been a pain in the ass. Although I guess technically I still did have to go through each continent and fish the way it worked out, but yeah, I haven't maxed out my Coltiran fishing because I'm a power player, but I'm not a Mythic Raider, so, you know. Professions in this game have never been the best, let's be honest. But I was thinking maybe I'd fish up some kind of rare fish and work towards some kind of outland fishing achievement. I didn't look up what that possibly could be, though. That would be too easy. This guy's literally flying, dude. And there's nothing that says he should be literally flying, so I'm just going to guess his mount probably isn't loaded in. Or there's some shaman quest I'm not aware of, which, given where we are, that's probably what it is, actually. Although he's on 120. It's not like he's doing a Legion quest. I don't know. Anyway, it's bloody hot today. Oh, the music. The music is the soundtrack. At the minute, it's a soundtrack to a indie game called Horizon Chase Turbo. It's a very fucking good soundtrack. Horizon Chase Turbo is a racing game which is reminiscent of the old Outrun games, and it's got like this 90s aesthetic to it, which is really cool. And it was free on PlayStation Plus many moons ago, and I've recently been playing through it, and it's a lot of fun. The only issue with Serpent Shrine Cavern, if we go in now and start farming transmog, is if our dungeon queue pops, like 4 minutes in, we'd have to run all the way back in, but I don't really care. I don't really care. I need pets from here, I don't need any transmog. Also, if you've seen today's weekly waypoint that I just put out, this is literally like a couple of hours after I recorded that, and yeah. You can see in my objectives here I have 1 out of 5 time walking dungeons completed. Also, you might have noticed at the end of that video, excuse the bags, I tried to click this to start a quest, but I can't do it. You can't see my text, but it says you don't meet the requirements for that quest. And I'm confused. Maybe there's a time walking thing in here that I need to abandon before it'll let me do it. I don't see anything though. Alright, guess we're just gonna walk slowly then. Alright, so let's go cat form. Weekend event? Nope, that's special? No. I literally don't know what could be stopping me from starting that quest. Can you see my Discord thing in the top left there? No, you cannot. Oh, actually it's gone. I don't know if you did or not. I assume not. Discord's usually pretty good about that. Look at this big green boy. Did he get a model update at some point? I'm sure he didn't look that good in BC. Maybe he got it as part of a Nazjatar update. I don't remember seeing any of them in Nazjatar though. Oh, you know what? It's probably when all the old god stuff got updated. Oh, because he's very similar to things that should not be, or whatever they're called. Oh. Oh, bless me. I did unmute myself, right? I should probably check that. I did. Okay, good. What did I just get? Illusion Frostbrand. Do I have that? I already have that. Oh, it's for a shaman. I mean, I could send it. Oh, it's soulbound. Oh. Oh my god, I sneezed myself into a dungeon. That is if a fucking tank accepts this time. Here we go. That was impressive. Oh, dude. I'm just waiting for the fucking sun to go down so it's not boiling hot anymore. But yeah, I was thinking, right, I'm very traditional in my UI. I've talked about this on stream before. I'm happy with it, I'm fine with it, but if I'm going to be streaming more WoW, I think I should probably look into alternative UIs. Because I don't think people are going to want to see this. I don't mind seeing this, I don't think other people are going to want to see it. Wait, I don't need to do that quest. What's it award? Treasures from Grim Battle. Huh. Apparently my paladin has these. Yeah, let's not bother with this quest. It's just habit when you go in a dungeon. When you play as many alts as I do, it's habit to pick up every quest there is in dungeons. But this is time walking, so that's just going to be like a level 80 quest I'm doing for no reason. Level 85 even. I wonder how time walking is going to work in Shadowlands. I need to turn the music off, it's going to conflict. You're damn right I have a keyboard shortcut for that, by the way. I have a keyboard shortcut for everything. Except this bar here, which I probably should figure out, like just a really simple button combination. It would probably benefit me a lot. That's the thing, I've spent like over 2,000 hours on this game, but there's still things I don't do efficiently. I'm not a fucking expert. 1,000 hours to perfect your craft? Fuck that, that doesn't make... Or is it 10,000 hours? I think it's 10,000 hours actually, that would make more sense. Oh no! Also, if I don't play my character rotation perfectly, I just want you to know that I don't care. I'm not mythic raiding right now. Actually, I've never done a mythic raid. I've done normal raids. It's just that there are certain people out there, like, who are super nitpicky about, like, oh, he doesn't even know, or like, obviously I know my rotation, but like, he's not being efficient, all this kind of stuff. And I just feel like if that's the kind of thing you come to see in streams, I'm not the guy for you. But that's just me. By the way, when I was recording the weekly deathmatch, weekly waypoint, I still get that wrong, and we're like 16 weeks into the new name. When I was recording the weekly waypoint, I was reminded, which was a difficult sentence to say, how much I just like playing my druid. Druid's so fucking fun. Balanced druid is so fucking fun these days. I don't know if that's a popular opinion, I don't really care if it is, but that's how I feel about it. I'm worried that they're bringing back the balance bar in Shadowlands because I fucking hated that thing. And apparently they're bringing it back, and I'm really worried about that. But it's a little bit different. I remember learning the specifics of what they're doing in Shadowlands with druids and being like, okay, that's not so bad. But I don't remember what those specifics are anymore. Should I skin these dudes and get some useless materials? That's the thing with the new professions, the way they work, the way they've split them into, oh my god, I think I just stole that guy's dragon, I'm sorry! The way they split them, you no longer need to level through the old stuff, and that's fine, that's really good, but it also means that old world crafting mats are pretty much useless. Like, before you'd be able to like sell them on the auction house a bit, but now I feel like that's not the case. I think this might be the only bombing run there's ever been in a dungeon. I'm not sure though. Maybe there's one in Freehold, I don't remember. See, here's the thing about dungeons. I really love doing them. But modern dungeon content is all about Mythic Plus. And that's grouped content on a timer. Difficult grouped content on a timer. And I do not like timers, and I do not like letting teams down. So I don't do Mythic Plus at all. But because that's what their dungeon content is these days, I don't do dungeon content anymore. Some of my favourite stuff to do in Mr. Pandaria was heroic dungeons, because you had to get Valor points to upgrade your gear. I fucking loved that loop. And nowadays it's all just Mythic Plus, and I don't want to do Mythic Plus. Like, you gotta find a group, and then you gotta pull your weight, and, and it's all on a timer, and you can fail and not get as much loot, and just, ugh, man. I miss doing dungeons. But dungeons aren't for me anymore the way they do them, and it super bums me out. And that's why I'm so excited about Torghast, because I think that's going to be like a solo kind of dungeon experience, like a repeatable dungeon experience even that I'm going to be able to do. But I was also saying this in the first place, because I was going to say this is why I love time walking. Because time walking is absolutely, like, look at this quest, the Shattered Path Through Time. If I do 5 time walking dungeons, I get normal raid gear, and I'm pretty sure if I've done a heroic raid, I get heroic raid gear instead, so it like scales up for like heroic raiders and mythic raiders and stuff. So that's super cool. But it's pretty much the only dungeon content I can really do anymore. I've hardly run the Legion and BFA dungeons because of the way Mythic Plus works. And I'm probably in the minority of people, because I know people fucking love Mythic Plus, but it's kind of a bummer. Like, you run them once at the start of the expansion and then never again. Oh my god, it's so hot though. It's so hot in my room. I've got the windows open super wide. I've got nice airflow going between this room and the spare room, and it's still just super fucking hot. I almost pulled that back. I'm so glad I was out of range. That would have been embarrassing. I wonder if anyone just like forgoes the drakes and just like takes these guys on at full health. Would it take longer or would it be quicker? I wonder. But yeah, I'm thinking at some point I should like shove my anxiety aside and try and get into Mythic Plus. I don't really have a guild at the minute. I mean, I'm literally in a guild that I've been in for months and months, and they're good people, but they're like a raiding guild, and I don't raid, so that's pretty much where that lies. Yeah. Also, I was away from this game for 2 months, and they kicked all of my characters out of the guild because they have this new policy of kicking inactive characters, and I might have already ranted about this, but why? What is so bad about having inactive characters in your roster? You're not hitting the limit on the amount of characters you have in the guild, I know that much for sure. Oh fuck, I need to be paying attention to these fucking boss mechanics, don't I? I don't even remember what the boss mechanics are, whoops. Oh, I'm being that guy. I'm being that guy who doesn't know what the boss mechanics are, I'm sorry. This is embarrassing. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to kill and add, but that's something different, isn't it? Oh, I'm supposed to go away from the group when he does that. My bad. I can't, you stunned me! Oh, the ads, yeah. Focus ads, I know that much. Crispy Pie Man. It's a great character name. I can't name my characters silly names because I'm too... like, I like to write lore for them and have them make sense in the world. I always forget if cooldowns reset each boss, but no, that's only in a raid, isn't it? Okay, still not sure how to avoid that. That's fine now, we got this. Sorry, healer. I think the healer carried me a bit. How can a Dark Iron Ring be abandoned? Or just how could any ring be abandoned? We don't need to pull those, okay. Guess we're pulling them. Trogs! Trogs in the dungeon! I was a bit late on that Starfall. Yeah, well. But yeah, my guild's just a little bit too serious about current content for my tastes. Like, I play video games to have fun, you know? And when something requires as much coordination as a raid does, sure, I get it. But people can still take things too far. And to be fair, I don't think my raids really take things too far, they're just pretty serious about it. I'm like, okay. That's not for me. But I feel like, you know how there's a class of player who does LFR and they get their item level upgrades that way, and obviously they'll never be as powerful as normal heroic or mythic raiders, but they still have that loop. I feel like there's not a dungeon equivalent. And you'll say, yeah, obviously, like, looking for dungeon is LFR. LFR came after looking for dungeon, but I mean, like, in terms of gear progression, there's no, like, looking for dungeon version of Mythic Plus, and I'm not saying there should be, but, like, because all of the power, all of the worthwhile power has moved into Mythic Plus. Like I said, there's no item upgrade system with Valor points or anything these days. Heroic dungeons are absolutely worthless, and if you're going to go through the trouble of finding a group to do a Mythic dungeon, you might as well do Mythic Plus, so it's a bummer. I miss dungeons. Oh, nope. Why did you turn my way? That hurt. Someone's impaled. Do we have to do something? Where are they? Oh, I should not walk in front of a boss. Dungeon 101. Okay, now I'm impaled. I was just trying to save a dude who was impaled, dude. I said dude twice. Yeah, the only problem with time walking is sometimes it's like, wait, how do I play this dungeon again? It's been a few years. By the way, the best way to be doing these time walking things would be to character hop. Basically, there's two ways to do time walking. Way 1, do 5 time walking dungeons, get your piece of raid gear. Way 2, do for 1 dungeon required to get 500 time warped crystals, and do it across all alts, and then you just get like a whole bunch of currency that way, and then buy reputation tokens with them and send them to your main. telling my dungeon group when I'm melting. That lava is flowing way too slowly. Like, I know it flows slowly, but not that slowly. Not at that kind of incline. I think after this dungeon I'll just focus on running Serpent Shrine Cavern. And then after that, I don't know. Maybe we'll do another dungeon or another raid. Hey look, I remembered to shoot Starfall out my character for once. No responses to my melting comments so far, by the way. Tough crowd. Oh, I should mention, every boss you kill in Time Walking Dungeon mode has a chance to drop a Time Walking unique mount, which is a super low drop rate, and it looks really good, and I'm kind of miffed that I don't have it yet, because I've done those feats. So if that happens on stream, that would be awesome. When I get to work, I'm just going to stand in with Chiller. It's weird, I actually didn't feel that hot until, like, I was just sat in my room and I wasn't that hot, and then family came over and I went downstairs and I've spent like the day with them, and now I'm fucking boiling. I should never have left this chair. Actually, I'm going to go open my window even wider. Right. Just before we pull the bust. Great idea, me. Funny because Ragnar says by fire be purged. That's a pretty funny switcheroo right now. I'm guessing I shouldn't have let that hit me. I'll save my, oh shit, idiot! I'll save my big cooldown for the final boss. I could res the DPS, but I'll save that. I'll just DPS even harder. That went well. After this Horizon Chase Turbo album, by the way, we've got Fall Guys coming on again, because that album fucking slaps. No! Stop breathing fire on me. No! No! There we go. I like how the dragon's like, nah, fuck this, I'm out. Give me the dragon! Oh. Drag me to heaven? What a weird guild name. That's a weird guild name. Oh, fine, I'll resurrect the fucker. Oh, we're still in combat. Yeah, I'm not wasting a battle res. For those of you who don't know, a battle res is a resurrection you can cast in the middle of combat. It's very rare. Druids have it though. And I believe these days it's limited to like 2 times in raid fights. As well as like the half an hour cooldown it has. I just thought to myself, maybe it would be a good idea if I made a whole streaming thing out of trying to get into Mythic Plus, but I thought no, because that's going to add even more fucking pressure. I think I'm just going to hope that Torghast quenches my desire for like dungeon style content at endgame. I mean, this expansion has stuff like island expeditions, which is good for Azerite acquisition, but very little else. And it had a whole bunch of like cosmetic rewards added, like pets and stuff, but for some reason it just never fucking interested me. I just find that gameplay so boring. It's not like dungeon gameplay. It's like just fucking mob rush. Yeah. There's a lot of issues with island expeditions. They're gonna be interesting to solo though. Oh my god. It's a big boy. We're gonna have to slap the big boy. I still haven't got a fucking Echo of Mortality to finish this fucking set yet. Oh, I can't even preview it. Why have we stopped? So healer needs mana. Here you go. Oh, that's not what that does. I mean, it makes their spells free for a few seconds, but at least the tank knew what I did. I was like, yeah, sure. Let's go. Look at these nice HD boys. I think this is my first time in this dungeon since the 8.3 patch overhauled their appearance. Don't siphon his essence, he needs that. The thing is, they're called Faceless Corruptors, but they have a face. If you count 2 eyes and a whole bunch of tentacles as a face. And a Draenei do tend to count 2 eyes and a bunch of tentacles as a face. They just, you know, have a nose and mouth attached as well. The semantics of a face. too fucking hot. It's too fucking hot. I said it's too fucking hot. It's too fucking hot. Yeah, let's take that boy out too. Look at all of these fucking buffs. This expansion's kind of ridiculous. For all the fucking passive effects that armor gives you. Getting like 3 rows of buffs. It's like, I don't know what most of this shit does. Okay, we're not going to let the healer regain mana, that's fine. I'm sure this will go well. Well, the healer has been stuck at 33% mana for ages now. I wonder if that's just a bug with my UI. Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, my UI bugged out. What do we do here again? Just run away. I'm a fucking twat. I don't know what to do. Oh, I knew what to do once upon a time. Alright, what do you do? Shadow Gale. Players located within the eye of a storm take no damage. Okay. So you're supposed to hug him, not run away from him. 2,000 hours, by the way. They're not going to res me at the end either, they're just going to all leave and I'm going to have to resurrect and run through the entire dungeon to get back here. Happens all the time. Alright. Oh, he's only at 97% health? What the fuck? What? Did he heal or something? Where's this guy come from? It's been a while since I've done this fight. I don't remember how it goes. I'm allowed to release spirit? What is happening? I probably shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't be allowed to release my spirit mid-fight. I don't understand what's happening. Or maybe you can in dungeons? I don't know. I think you can in dungeons actually. Just not raids. I should have let them res me. This boy wasn't here before. He's just gonna hang out there. Okay. They're still fighting bravely on. We'll turn the music up a little bit. Oh, what? 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 What happened? Did I get teleported to him or some shit? I was alt tabbed. Hang on, I'm gonna. Where's my phone? Oh, my phone's all the way over there. And I want to highlight that. Let me just get the dashboard up. Let me stick someone on follow or something.
Is that you?
Nope, shut up. That's a different stream. You just heard Imber Littlewood for a second there. Clip that. There we go. 30-second clip created? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, it's different on mobile. Okay, 33 minutes in is where I'll go and have a look for that one. It's good that there's a clip that button, but that's not helpful in this situation. That's not what the dragon does though, right? Why is it going that way now? Can you just take that as a shortcut now? I'm gonna be so fucking pissed if I'm wrong. Ah, okay. I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. They repurposed the drakes. That's helpful. Why am I... Okay. I was controlling the drake then. This dungeon is going extremely well. Thank you for asking. Hey fellas, I'm a cat. Nyan. Alright. My UI is super fucking bugged out right now. I've not actually seen it do this before, so that's interesting. See, that would have been me if I hadn't seen that guy get on the dragon. But I learned! Do I have a Time Lord title? How do you get that? I do not. I wonder how you get the Time Lord title. So I assume it's something to do with time walking. Time Lord. Oh, it's the Chromie stuff. Got it. Alright, this time I know to hug him when he does his big old gale fart. Don't mind me, just learning decade-old content. Oh, Shadow Gale's over here, okay. See, I learn from my mistakes. I'm better than a politician. Look how my fucking proc still goes for the boss. I have this add-on called GTFO, which basically goes wah, wah, wah when I'm standing in damage. Which sounds super, like, lazy, but it actually really helps. I think one of the ways this game still shows its age these days is it's not always obvious when you're taking damage, or what you're taking damage from. I was thinking about this the other day in work. Instead of work-related things, obviously, because of like things they could improve on in WoW. That's definitely one of them. Like the way ESO does it is so much better. Although, to be fair, there's still things where I'm like, wait, what the fuck did I die of? And I think that's just an issue with this genre in general. But it'd be nice to see them tackle it at least. Okay, we did it. Give me the mount. No. All right. That's enough time walking for me for now. Can I do this yet? Nope. Ah, my elbow. Oh, my elbow was hurting earlier. I don't know why it's hurting. Weird. Right. Ugh, these bags. I really need to fucking clean this shit out. You know what? Get out of here. I probably shouldn't just delete regions. Alright. Let's do Serpent Strike Cavern. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really feeling this music. Let's put something chill on. That's better. Alright, where are we going? Yeah, let's solo Serpent Shrine. I'm kind of annoyed that my fucking time walking quest isn't working. I want my 500 tokens. And I don't know why I don't have the ability to hand it. Can you hear that noise? That's it saying it can't be handed in. But I haven't got any others, so I don't know, man. Well, I could do it for swim right now. I can't even swim. That's how hot it is. Okay. Back to farming. Well, not transmog. We're doing pets this time. Basically, all I need is a Coilfang Stalker from here, which I think drops from the final boss. I should probably check that. Dripping Strider Egg, yeah, Coilfang Stalker. Thing is, there's a bunch of other pets as well. I could have sworn there was another one that I don't have. Oh, okay, there was not. That's fine. So let's not bother summoning the boss in the middle because I don't need to kill that. There we go. And the other one I need is the Fiendish Imp, so we might go to Karazhan at some point too. Especially if we do get the Coilfang Stalker, I'll be like edging over closer to another meaningless achievement. That's fucking weird. Look at my fucking achievements. Hang on. Look at that. 33 out of 34 character achievements. What am I missing? Looting 200,000 gold. I'm only halfway there, that's depressing. Quests, exploration, yeah, all this stuff is crazy. PvP I think is my least done thing. Even that. Wrong screen. I don't remember the fucking... Where even is it? It's not professions, obviously. I don't even remember where to look at my PvP progression. I'll probably Dungeon Finder. Yeah. I'm on level 10. You get a mount in 5 levels, so I should probably do some PvP at some point to get some of those rewards. Can I just skip straight to Lady Bash? I've never tried. I think I can. I assume the bridge console isn't clickable, but you know what, let's give it a try. Because this is an older raid, so the design stuff wasn't fully in place at this point. I can literally skip straight to Lady Vash. Okay, good to know. Go away, chaps, this isn't your fight. I'll take the gold and nothing else. 600 time up badges, baby. My game audio is really low, but I'm okay about it. Alright, Lady Vash is an issue sometimes if you don't kill her fast enough, so I'm gonna hope this is enough to do it. Nope, 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 nope! Damn it! Oh. I have to fucking wait for all of these dudes to come up the sides now. On my warrior I can one-shot her. It's a case of... like, if I had Star Surge or Full Moon I could have one-shot her as well. Oh well. Maybe I should have popped my cooldown too. It's fine. Oh, right. Oh yeah, you have to fucking loot them and get tainted cores. I remember now. Super fucking annoying. Takes a god damage. And I think these enchanted elementals heal her. So... is there ways to just reset the fight? I don't even remember. Because I can't just die. What if I do this? Yes! Okay. I can Star Search her. As long as she respawns before this starts going down. Hurry up! Respawn! Oh, fuck's sake. Alright, what does this do? Increase damage of this pulse by 25%. 8.k damage. Oh, here we go. There we go. I forgot that gives me astral power when I press it. We good. Alright, pet. That's a hard no. She does not want to drop her fucking pet. I've been farming her for a while now. You'd think the pet wouldn't be that difficult to get, but it is. Alright, let's go to Karazhan. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, it's too hot. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, this big boy who turned out to be a massive villain throughout the entire expansion. Lag spike, could you not? Lag spike, hello? Thank you. Oh, still going. Okay, that was interesting. Karazhan. Oh, actually I've got a faster way of getting there. I should have done this from the start. Alright. I like when people say WoW's a dead game when this is one realm of many and everywhere you go out of the many fucking places are in the world there's people. What was it doing? Duskwood. Oops. That was gross, I'm sorry. Alright. If Attunement, the Huntsman's horse, drops, by the way, that'll be hilarious because I already have it. But I farmed him hundreds of times, that's not an exaggeration, I wish it was. Literally hundreds of times for this horse I'm never going to use, so... I lead a healthy lifestyle? I don't know why you would even question that. Of course I lead a healthy lifestyle. I like how I said that as if someone actually said that in the chat. If you're watching the VOD, no, nobody said that in the chat. I apparently did the first one. Thing is, you can buy these off the auction house, but I don't want to waste the gold. And I like doing things legitimately. Plus, I earn gold from the items I pick up along the way, and I can get transmog as I do things. You know, it's a whole thing. Speaking of which, do I have a full set from Karazhan? If I don't, I know what it'll be. It'll be like a chess event, which I'm not doing. I do have a full set. No, wait, that's not it. Gruul's Lair. I need the chest guard of Malorn, and it doesn't tell me who drops it. Maybe I can get that today. Karazhan? Burning Crusade. Well, I can't very well look at the UI if I'm in a loading screen, can I? Idiot. We should be able to smash out Karazhan real quick, although, again, I'm guessing the reason I don't have a chess card is because it drops from chess or the boss afterwards, which, again, I'm not doing chess. That's not what I was going to look at. Not liking this. Watch this, it'll be these two. Oh, okay, apparently the chest just straight up doesn't drop from this dungeon at all. Even. Weird. Watch, I'll get a world drop version of it and it won't show up. Okay, good, I didn't get a horse. I was talking to someone in work who's been farming that horse for years. Just like, I get it. It's like, I don't even want it anymore, it's an outdated model. I'm like, I know. He's like, but I still do. I know. I get you, don't worry. I'm right there with you. Oh no, don't punish me. This way, right? Yes, sir. I know there's like optional bosses, but we're gonna skip straight to the imp as much as we can anyway. Oh, hang on, there's a boss up here. How could I forget Morose? I think I have that illusion already. Yeah. I don't know why I'm getting lag spikes in here. This is like a fucking 12-year-old raid. It's as old as I was when I first played the game. Which is kind of fucky to think about, actually. Shut up, go away and die. Thank you. Karazhan's kind of annoying for this. Go away. Nope. There we go. Why do you have Magar bread? I guess it's just part of the Burning Crusade loot table. Just realised I could probably solo or I can definitely solo the Legion Dungeon version of this now. I think there's a mount you can get for doing it in a certain amount of time, which I'd easily be able to do unless they changed it, and they might have done. This way, right? Nope. I always get that wrong. Which boss do you think we're gonna get? I'm gonna say Big Bad Wolf.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this evening's presentation. Tonight, things are not what they seem. For tonight, your eyes may not be trusted.
I think this is a wolf.
Take, for instance,
Yeah. Woo! I got it right. What's it show up on the map? Okay, I swear I didn't see that.
from this sweet gray
I know I opened a map. I did not look at the icon.
See for yourself what lies beneath those covers. And now,
On with the show. Alright, come on. Curtains up, chop chop. Chop, 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 chop. Oh, grandmother, what big ears you have. Oh, grandmother, what big eyes you have. Oh, grandmother, what fat loots you have. Yeah, this is aged. This is aged.
The better to own you.
Oh, God. This sure has aged. Did you drop anything I care about? Nope. Just his pet. It'll be in my mail. It's fine. I've given up on having any kind of organised bags on this character. Because Blizzard were like, we'll give you tools that automatically organise your bags. I was like, oh, that's cool. Here's the problem though, I'm still going to fill my bags up and it's not going to be an equal proportion of these items. So it's still going to be all over the place. We're close to the imp now. Oh, actually, we're a little bit further away than I thought. Yeet. Dude, that guy had some fat loots. Can you imagine if live streaming was a thing 10 years ago? You know what, I think 10 years from now, it's going to be weird when people look back and see the way they used to talk on stream about like yeet and all this kind of stuff. Because that's going to be like, 10 years from now, that's going to be what getting owned and like getting wrecked and all that kind of stuff is now. Nobody fucking says that anymore. And I tend to try and stay away from saying that kind of thing because I know it's going to age badly, but it is also just fun, and I'm less of a stick in the mud about that kind of thing these days. Because it's more fun to just flow with the times than it is to be like, I'm not going to say that because in 10 years nobody's going to be saying. Who gives a shit?
Your measure is no longer operational.
Didn't know Corona had 2 secret rings. She was into her rings. This is one of the coolest looking places in WoW. Hey. I will be ending the stream after this raid, or after we kill the imp and see whether we get the pet or not, because like I said, this was a mini stream, mini pre-work stream, and I gotta get ready for work. I just want to stream more WoW. Like, I'm on and off with this game quite notoriously, but when I'm on, I want to be streaming. I need to describe things that I do. I need to stop describing things that I do as notorious, by the way. It's a weird habit I've fallen into. It's notoriously a weird thing that I do. I think it's this one. Is it this one? Nope, but might as well kill the fucker anyway. Maybe it is this dude. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, I think it is this dude. Yes, it is. Okay.
You're just as loud. The ritual is about
Give me your pet. You bastard. Okay. Alright, I can't... oh, hang on. Oh! I tried to walk forwards to cancel it. I wonder where we'll end up. One with nature is a spell which teleports you to a random nature place. We are in value for 4 wins. How sweet. I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching. I better sign off and go to work and all that fun shit. I will be streaming more WoW in the future, in the near future. But for now, I must depart. Doo, 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 ding. That's a good time to end the song. Thank you for watching.
Well,
Is this guy a bot? He might be a bot. Does WoW even have bots? I don't know, look at the way he's flying.
really.
He's completely ignoring me. Maybe he is a bot. I feel like this guy might be a bot. I feel like I've just discovered a bot. A gold farming bot. Because look, he lands right on top of him as well. I mean, there's no harm in reporting him, because then they'll surely... Never mind, I've lost him. No. Alright, thank you for watching this stream. That was a weird little little aside. Yeah, I guess there's still fucking gold farmers in WoW, who knew? I will see you in the next video. Video? Stream? Oh boy. I need to go to sleep. I haven't even gone to work yet. This ain't a good sign.